Once your files are FTP'd up, you need to go to the actual install location using your browser. And if you installed in the affiliate folder, like I did using FTP, it will be at affiliate/install/. If you used a different folder other than affiliate, then that's what would change right here. And I'm going to click enter. And what it does is it checks to see that everything is set up correctly. You may get some error messages there saying that you need to change some permissions or some files didn't get uploaded, things like that. So just follow the instructions as it gives you that. And when it's all set up right, it'll come up here with this welcome, and it'll have choosing a language. I'll choose English and click next. And what it does is it looks at the system requirements to make sure everything is the way it should be. If any of this first section are checked with an X, then you'll most likely need to go to your host and have them change it, copy what it says, and then send a support ticket to your host. And then these are recommended but optional things, and these are things that have to do with PHP settings. And again, they're most likely something that needs to change with your host. So in this case, I'm going to contact my host and ask them to change those, but I don't need to in order to finish this install. So after I've done that, I'll click next. And it comes in and it asks for license ID. I'm going to enter the license ID and click the little checkbox to agree and click next. And I'm going to pause and do that and come back, and we'll be at the Create Database section. And now it asks about creating a database, and it's beyond this tutorial to explain how to create a MySQL database. You may have to contact your host if you don't know how to do that, or look up instructions, but it depends on your host's control panel, what kind of control panel they have, and that type of thing. So contact your host and let them know you need to create a MySQL database. Some people call it MySQL, some call it MySQL database, and this is the information that you'll need after creating it. And I'm going to go ahead and enter the information on what I already created. The database name that my control panel created was there. The username is here, and then I'm going to type in the password. And the host name is most often localhost. That may be something different depending on how your host is set up. And now I'll click next. And what it's going to do is connect to that database and make sure everything looks okay. So it apparently did, and now what I'm going to do is create the admin for my Post Affiliate Pro control panel. So I'll put my information in here. And make sure to get the email right. And retype the password and say next. So that's something you create yourself at that time. It's not something you need to get from anywhere else. And now what it's doing is it's actually creating the accounts and filling up the database with the information needed. And so this may take a couple of minutes as it's basically preparing and completing the installation. And it comes back, it says installation completed, finished successfully, and click here to go to introduction screen. And so here we are. The merchant's control panel is here, the affiliate panel is here, the affiliate mini site, that type of thing. And so we'll get into other tutorials on how to